Have you ever wondered what to buy for that special person who just seems to have everything? Well, this next story is written by Anne Marie Hood, and it's called Nothing for Christmas. John will never forget the visit he had with his elderly Aunt Edna. She is the oldest of his father's sisters and a special aunt to everyone in the family. They all dearly loved her. It was near Christmas time, and John asked her, "Aunt Edna, what do you want for Christmas?" To his dismay, she replied, "Nothing." "Nothing?" John repeated. "But there must be something you want." "No, I'm serious. I have everything that I need. There is nothing that I just have to have." "Don't you like receiving presents?" "Sure I do. And it's not that I don't appreciate what I receive either. I know it takes time and effort to choose a gift. I just don't see the sense in someone going out and buying me something just because I'm on their list. I feel bad when Christmas morning arrives and I open up this gift that is absolutely useless to me. I have enough knickknacks and religious ornaments to start a gift shop." John laughed as he scanned his aunt's living room and saw the abundance of ornaments adorned on the shelves, end tables, and window sills, and this was only one room. "Yes, Aunt Edna, I see what you mean. But we want to get you something, and it wouldn't seem right not to." With a twinkle in her eye, Aunt Edna said, "Well, you could start by asking me what I would like instead of asking me what I want for Christmas." "Okay, I get it. So what would you like for Christmas?" Before she spoke, Aunt Edna settled her bulky frame in the old wooden rocking chair nestled in the corner by the fireplace. She reached for her cup of tea and took a sip. "I would like for all my siblings and their families to go to church together on Christmas Eve and fill every pew if necessary. I realize that those with children like to be home Christmas morning to open up their gifts, but later that day I'd be thrilled if everyone came back to my house for a big turkey dinner with all the trimmings." John couldn't imagine his elderly aunt trying to prepare Christmas dinner for such a large crowd. "Sorry," he interrupted, "Aunt Edna, but wouldn't cooking dinner for that many people be too much for you?" Aunt Edna reached over and patted John's arm. "I won't be cooking the dinner myself, dear. You know full well that if your mother has anything to do with this, she will take control and organize everything. Everyone will know exactly what to bring and what time to bring it. I just want everyone to eat together at my house." John cleared his throat. "What else would you like?" he asked. "I envisioned everyone joining hands around the table and saying grace. And it would please me greatly if you would give the blessing this year, John." "I would be honored," he said. Aunt Edna paused for a moment. "Once the meal is finished and the dishes are done, everyone will gather back in the living room. The festivities will continue with everyone singing Christmas carols, accompanied by me, of course, on the piano. After we're done singing, I would have everyone snuggle together near the fireplace and ask Uncle Robert to tell the Christmas story, and about him being a young lad trying to catch Santa, and the mischief he got into that night. Now you know, dear, what I'd really like for Christmas." Tears filled John's eyes as he looked at Aunt Edna. Here was this wonderful old lady who chose to live alone in a big sprawling farmhouse after her husband of 60 years passed away last summer. They had no children. Her nieces and nephews were precious to her. Her present would be so simple, but one that would mean more to her than any gift of money could buy. John leaped out of his chair. "I love you, Aunt Edna." "Well, I love you too, dear," she replied. John grabbed his coat off the arm of the chair and proceeded towards the door. When John arrived home, he parked the car, ran into the house, and threw his coat on the chair. He went straight to the computer, turned on the desk lamp, and half sat on the chair. He quickly typed in the names of the family who had email. In the subject line, he put, "Perfect Christmas gift for Aunt Edna." That should get their attention, he thought. He would phone the family members that didn't have email later that evening. John was so excited. His plan would solve everyone's problem as to what to get Aunt Edna this year. This present would be the best ever for the favorite aunt who wanted nothing, but she would get everything she liked to have this Christmas. This is Linda Lewis reminding you, are you asking the wrong question? Perhaps we should be asking not what do you want for Christmas, but what would you like?